Following the success of Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, fans are anxious to see the final chapter in Sony's animated trilogy, Beyond the Spider-Verse. With the Spider Society pursuing Miles, the latter getting trapped in an alternate universe, and the Spot about to wreak havoc on the hero's home dimension, there are a lot of loose ends the filmmakers will have to tie up in the upcoming threequel. So before the next film whips its way into theaters, here are some predictions of what could happen in Spider-Man, Beyond the Spider-Verse. Prowler Miles will redeem himself. Across the Spider-Verse ends with Miles being captured by the Prowler on Earth 42 after accidentally traveling to his universe. But Miles is horrified to learn that he is the Prowler in this reality instead of his Uncle Aaron. Though he begs his darker variant to help save his father, the latter isn't keen on doing so. While it seems like Spider-Man and the Prowler will battle one last time in the next film, it is possible that Miles will help his alternate self turn over a new leaf. Just as he helped his uncle defy the Kingpin, Miles could make his variant see the error of his ways. They could even team up against Miguel, as well as the Spot. Miles is immune to fate. The second film established that the Spider-Person of each universe is bound to experience canon events, which include losing a loved one who is a police captain. Since Miles's father is about to become captain, he makes it his quest to prevent this tragic fate, despite the possibility of his universe's destruction. However, Miles's nature as an anomaly could help him avoid losing his father and seeing his reality blip out of existence. Given that the spider that bit him is from another universe, the Miles of Earth 42 was likely supposed to become Spider-Man. And since that Miles already lost his father, it is implied that this variant is meant to experience canon events instead of the main Miles. Miguel will die. Miguel took a very dark turn as the head of the Spider Society. After inadvertently causing the destruction of an entire universe, Miguel refuses to let another web slinger break their canon and see another suffer dimension the same fate. Thus, Miguel relentlessly pursues Miles to stop him from saving his father's life from the Spot's wrath. Despite being anti-villain in the second film, Miguel could achieve redemption by the end of the third by helping Miles and his allies defeat the Spot. Miguel could also make up for his past mistakes by sacrificing himself to save Miles's universe from total annihilation. More Spider People will be introduced. Across the Spider-Verse introduced a vast amount of Spider People from all corners of the multiverse. However, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller recently confirmed in an interview with Collider that they still have more web slingers in store for audiences in the third film. You thought that you've seen every Spider-Person that you could imagine, but not every Spider-Person we can imagine, said Lord. It's difficult to think that there are any more Spider People to introduce to the franchise, as there were already so many different ones in the last film. Nevertheless, one likely character who could appear is Cindy Moon, aka Silk, as she is already confirmed for the female-led spin-off film, Spider-Woman. Madam Web will appear. Madam Web is a crucial figure in the Spider-Verse mythos, as she has supported Spider People across the multiverse with her precognitive and clairvoyant abilities. She could be integral in helping Gwen locate Miles and/or defeating the all-powerful Spot in the third movie. This would be a likely decision from Sony, as Madam Web's appearance would coincide with the release of her live-action film led by Dakota Johnson, which is currently scheduled for a month before Beyond the Spider-Verse. Miles and Gwen will stay friends. Miles and Gwen have a lot of issues to clear up in Beyond the Spider-Verse. After Miles learns that Gwen knew his father would die and kept it secret from him, a huge wedge forms between these two lovebirds. Though Miles and Gwen will likely make up in the third film, they may also choose to stay friends. Since they are both literally from two different worlds, it seems too challenging for Miles and Gwen to manage their lives in their respective universe in a romantic relationship. Gwen knows such relationships with Spider-Man don't always end well for her, but while there is a first time for everything, it seems more likely that she will remain friends with Miles, making it a better fate than what fans are familiar with.